Hey, Peter, what's up?
Hey Peter, what's up? Hey Peter, what's up? Hey Peter, what's up?
Hey, there's Michael. How's it going, man? I'm just sending a link to Robert so he can join us. So, what's everybody up to today on this fine Thursday afternoon for some of you? Hey, Gene, what's happening? Okay. Links are all shared with everybody, so we should be good there. Where the heck is my phone? There it is. All right. Working and watching, Gene. Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do, yeah? Sorry, I'm fidgeting here, getting stuff together to show you guys. But yeah, anyways, welcome to you guys. I hope you can see it good. I need to branch out and get me some better camera equipment. But sometimes I think I'd rather spend my money on slot cars than camera equipment. But yeah. Oh. I'm sure George won't be joining us today. He's at work. He went back to work today, so. All right. Yeah, I agree, Michael. 100%. So, as you guys know, I'm sure if any of you saw my post this morning a little bit ago on Home Racing World's Facebook, and if you watched my video last week, you guys know that that George sent me a whole bunch of cars. Damn him. And then Harry went and sent me a car yesterday. I got it yesterday here. So I just wanted to kind of highlight them and show you guys what's up. And they're all really cool. A couple of them are cooler than others, but there's just some really cool stuff here. You know, I'll start out with, the Harry sent me the slotted McLaren M8D, the new one, the slotted one. I love this livery, this red, white, and blue. I mean, who doesn't like a red, white, and blue livery, right? Yeah, it's just a beautiful car. I love my Can-Am cars, man. I've got a ton of them. But yeah, if you guys don't have this one, you really ought to get it. Slot it. I mean, you can't beat it. It's, what are they, $69? I think somewhere around there. I mean, it's Sidewinder, pod, metal gears, aluminum wheels. Oh, come on, this is value for money here. And even the stock tires even work really good. I've done absolutely nothing to this car except literally pull it out of the box. Yes, Michael, McLarens are very cool. But that's all I've done is pull it out of the box and put it on a track. And it just goes. You know, if I could drive the damn thing. But I mean, you know, a little tuning and this thing is going to be a screamer. I mean, you just can't go wrong. And, you know, I love Harry to death for doing this for me. I got a dead spot over there on the track. Yeah, Harry's, you know, he takes care of me. He does stuff like this. You know, hope I'm not showing any plumber's crack. Sorry if I am. Got a little dead spot over there. But yeah, you know, Harry and I send each other stuff all the time. I really appreciate what he does. And this car is cool. It fits right in with my other Can-Am cars. I like the Thunder slot and the slotted Can-Ams. Hey, well, man, what's up, Eric? How's your build coming, Eric? You work on it today? But yeah, guys, if you don't have one of these, you got to get one. I was going to get one, but Harry beat me to getting it. Goes like hell. Goes like hell. Started painting the body. Good. Motor came in the mail. Awesome. Oh, hey, boss, you're here. I was just telling everybody about your excellent, awesome gift that you sent me and thanking you profusely. You know, the other day on George's live stream that he was doing with Frank, I don't know if any of you guys caught that. Thanks, boss. I don't know if any of you guys caught George's live stream the other morning when he was running the old cars with Frank from New York. Somebody in the chat asked about running. They had a bunch of old Revell track like I have, and they wanted to know how to wire it up so they could use it without having to use the crappy old Revell controllers and stuff. It's very simple to do this. And I have the wiring diagram. I believe it's from on the Slot Car Corner website. Harry, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they have a diagram. Very simple, very easy to follow. No rocket scientists involved. It was very simple. And with some stuff I got at the local hardware store, I wired this up. And for the price of $10 for the stuff and the wiring and another, $30-$40 for a variable power supply, you could wire up any track. You can even do it to your Carrera tracks if you wanted to. If you want to upgrade from those crappy on-off switches that Carrera gives you to something like this, this is the way to go. Do it like this, and then you can control these cars. You can set them all up. You can get the brakes. And as I talk, there's a dead spot in the track right there. But yeah, it's not that hard to do. This car, Harry? Yes, it did. It does. They do have a magnet. One small magnet there, and it's still in. I haven't removed it yet because, like I said, all I did was take it out of the box and clean the tires and put it on a track. I guess we could pull the magnet out and see how much differently it runs. That's a good idea. We could do that. And you guys can see the difference between magnet and non-magnet. Yeah. What do you think? Should we do that? Pop the magnets out of it. Let me go get a screwdriver. And we'll do that right quick. Here, I've got an even better idea. All right. What is that link, Harry? Is that for that, for the, whatchamacallit? The wiring diagram? All right, let's do this. Let's put it right here in front of me, I suppose. I know you should probably do this on a straight, not a curve, but just for today, so we can all see it, whatever. This is lap tracker. Talked about this before for us guys. Okay, thanks, Harry. Appreciate it. This is lap tracker that you get on the App Store. I think it's $1.99, worth every penny. And so you just hit setup and hit the camera, and then you can adjust this, and you can move the zones, so you can set them up right for each lane. And until it's done, 20 laps. Let's run that down to 10. You guys all bore you to death with 20 laps. 2 zones done. All right, so let's give this a go here. What we'll do, we'll see. We'll time this thing with a magnet in it. Hey, good afternoon, Tom. Nice to see you here. Thanks for popping in. We'll do 10 laps with the magnet, and then I'll take the magnet out, and we'll see what kind of difference it makes. We know it's going to be faster with the magnet probably, but let's just see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3.04. 3, 2.17. 2.04.
I'm thinking that that's not going to be right, but we'll go with it. Sometimes you have to be careful with this app. If it will, your shadow can sometimes trigger it. So maybe I should move it, because I'm sure that this car did not do a 2-second lap. There's no way. So let me move it so my shadow isn't interrupting it. See if I can push the track over just a hair, and we'll move it. Nope, ain't gonna work there. I guess we're gonna have to do it over there where it should be. Let's get George's car out of the way here. We're gonna try that again, because there's no way it did that. A 2-second lap. Nope, didn't do it. All right, let me reset it up here. Set up camera. Yeah, that's better. That's better. We'll try that again, boys. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.65.
That's better. All right, so what do we got? Yeah, see, that's not right. One lap at 2.65 and the rest all around 3.6. No way. There's something. It's I need to turn the sensitivity. Let me go back. Let me try that. I think that's gonna be better. Yeah, let's try that. One more time, fellas. You got to set it up. You know, it doesn't just do it by itself. So let's try it.
4, 3, 2, 1. 2.89.
I know I'm doing it wrong. Hang on, boys. Boy, now you get
7, 2.38.
you get to see me screw up all over the place. All right, let's try it again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, of course. Let's go.
1, 4.33. 2, 3.92. 3, 3.63. 4,
Now it's working.
3.63. 5, 3.63. 7, 3.63. 9, 3.58.
Now I figured it out. That was me screwing up. Yes, Michael, scientific testing. All right, so what do we got here? Fastest lap? 3.58. You guys remember that? 3.58. Okay. Now we're going to pop the magnet out of this bad boy. 3.58. And remember now, I haven't fooled with the pod or anything on this. Oh, I think I just did fool with the pod, didn't I? Nope. Okay. 3.58. Somebody write that down. There you go. Thanks, Eric. I knew I pulled the damn pod screws up. Like a dummy. But look again, real quick. All right, let's see here. Get the magnet out of there. There it is. There you go, magnet. So I can show you. There it is. It's out. Maybe we'll let the body float just a hair. All right. Little tire clean. Okay, we'll try it again. Here we go. No magnet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See how good I am? No magnet, right?
1, 5.09. 2, 2.50. 3, 2.17.
There is no way. I think it was triggering. There's no way. 2.17? That's not even possible. We're going to try it again. There's no way it's faster without the magnet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.66. 2, 2.29.
God dang. Losing a tire. Yeah, there's no way. That's insane. It's faster without the magnet. Come on. 2.29. That's nuts. I can't believe that. There's something that's not right. There's just something not right. Here we go again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.69.
2.69.
2.21.
Okay, what the hell?
2.13. 4, 2.13. 7, 2.13. 9, 2.13.
2.13. Good grief. I guess you're right, Michael. Trust the science. That damn car runs good. That's twice. You're right, Eric. Jeez, wow. Okay. I've been dumbfounded today. I would have swore that car would have ran faster with the magnet in it. Hey, John Tucci, how you doing, man? Wow. Yeah, you're right, Harry. It did need a little jizz on them tires. Yeah, you're right, Harry. This car, I love it, man. I gotta tell you, thank you again. I have two other ones, the slotted McLarens, and I love them, and this one will fit right in with them. I cannot believe that car is that much faster. All right, so all you guys that run magnets, go home and take your magnets out, and your cars will be faster. Hey, Slot Valley Racing, what's up, Dan? So there it is. The McLaren M8D. Go buy one. I highly recommend it. Shotgun Dave approves. All right, well, let's have a look at some of the goodies that George got me here. First of all, I'll show you the car. I'm not going to run it today because, well, I haven't even taken this car out of the box yet. He got me the Mazda 787B white kit, and it requires some some assembly required. So we're not going to put this one on the track yet. But this car is cool, man. I can't wait to paint it. This is going to be a really neat project. So once I get going on this, I'm going to document it as I go, the paint job and all that stuff, because I have There's only a couple of actual liveries of this car, so I have a little bit of a fantasy livery I'm going to put on here that I have in mind. I think you guys will like it, so we'll see. But yeah, these cars are supposed to scream. You know, it's an MR slot car, like the Shadow. You know, this is, you can't beat these things. Fast, beautiful. So stay tuned for a build with this. But for this next car, I'm going to show you something, as Harry would call it, an SLC. Right, Harry? This is a Revell monogram NSU TT car. Now, NSU, they're long out of business. They don't build cars anymore. It's an obscure European car. It might have even been an Eastern Bloc car. I can't remember. But these little cars, they rallied them and, you know, autocross and a bunch of other cool stuff. And these, they're beautiful cars. Revell, you know, just like their models, right? Their cars are beautiful, but they're crap from the wheels down. Their chassis and the way they're set up and everything, these cars don't run. But this car, I don't know what George did to it. He says he didn't do anything. I'm kind of thinking he lied to me. It actually runs pretty damn good. I was quite surprised when I put it on the track today. It scoots along pretty damn good. Got a little too much brake going there. There we go. The car have a magnet in it? Yes, it does have a magnet in it. I don't know if you can even run that car without a magnet. It'd just be sloppy all over the track. But it runs pretty damn good, and I think it's cool as hell. And it's even more cool because my friend George gave it to me. So these are getting a little harder to find now too. These old Revell monogram cars. Yes, Dan, that is the Lap Tracker app, and it works great. $1.99, and you can't do it. Oh, here we go. What, boss? Better than the McLaren? Yeah, sure. It's because it's stuck to the ground. These things, I believe, Harry, correct me if I'm wrong, but these things have like a 20K motor in them, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't they like overpower these things to the max? That's why it zings so good. But if you like SLCs, you'll love this car. Oh, see that? Launched her. Launched it. But I think we have some plans for these little SLCs, don't we, Harry? Are we going to go forward with that? We'll announce it at some point later. Shall we? Hey, Raul, how's it going, man? Shall we time it? What do you think? Shall we time it? And then I know you guys are going to make me take the damn magnet out of it, aren't you? All right, here we go. Let's try it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.46.
Hmm. 2.46. Got to test the theory. Yes, Eric. And yeah, Harry, you're right. It ain't going to run the same without the magnet. All right. I almost think we're spun a gear because I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but it was making funny sounds. Where'd my screwdriver go? I dropped it. All right, here we go. We're going to remove the Revell magnet. Ugh. Although, if I remember right, you got to disassemble half this car to get the magnet out of it. We'll find out right now. Yep, got to pop the motor out. Okay, so just so you can see, do you see how the motor is in there? It's at an angle. You have to use they have to use, well, I don't know if they even did that. No, they sure didn't. I don't know why they did that, putting them motors in there at an angle like that. Good grief. But let's pop it out. Crying out loud. What am I getting myself into here? All right, let's just get her out. Doesn't it have a pod? Can I take the screws out? Yes. All right. Kind enough to, it's got a motor mount. These are weird little cars. They're unlike most slot cars that you guys probably already have in your collection. If you don't have one of these, you'll understand when you get it. They got this weird little motor mount in the front here. The darn screws out of the way. All right, let's get that mount out of there. See, it has this little plastic bracket that holds the motor in. And now, let's see, now the motor, yeah, see, then the motor's held in with these little plastic tabs. I told you got to disassemble this whole car to get the motor out, or to get the magnet out of it. But I'll do it just for you. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. All right, Harry, what the hell? Oh, my God. You know what? Yeah, speaking of dumb fuckery, all I had to do was pop the magnet out from the outside. Look at that. Holy shit. Pardon my French. I just took the whole car apart, and all I had to do was pop it out from the outside. Donald Baker, welcome, brother. All right, well, now let's put the goddamn thing back together. All right, there's that. Jeez. It's been a while since I fooled with one of these, obviously. Harry, when's the last time anybody actually ran one of these cars? Since 1992. All right. Yep. Next time I'll pay attention. I didn't even have to take the damn body off. That's all right. Now, where did that fucking screw go? 1, 2, 3. Of course, I dropped one on the floor, didn't I? All right. Sorry, guys. I know this is probably boring. Talk amongst yourselves while Shotgun Dave tries to put this stupid car back together. And I dropped the damn screw. Oh, it hit the car. Oh, I bet it's stuck to there. Nope. No, doesn't really matter. It's not gonna run with the shit anyway. All right, let's clean the tires up a bit. Try to give it some traction. Do you see it hopping around? Can you hear it hopping around? You can hear it, right? That's the car vibrating, hopping. The tires are probably egg-shaped. You just don't notice it. Let's give this a whirl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3.17.
Yeah. Got to be careful in navigating the corners.
2.58. 3, 2.58. 5, 2.50.
Whew. Yeah. Much slower. Anyhow, yeah, it would take a bucket of money and a bunch of time to make that car run any good. Yeah, it's chattering bad. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Nothing a good brass chassis can't fix. That's right. You just alluded to what we'll be doing with these cars. Yeah, this car's getting a brass chassis. Put the magnet back in and look at that. Whoa! It still chatters even with the magnet in. Woo-hoo. So there you have it. A beautiful Rail Monogram NSU TT car. Right, Harry. The axle's just flopping around in there. Yeah, Donald, Lap Tracker app. $1.99 at the App Store. I don't know about I have Apple, so I'm sure it's available through Android as well. But yeah, $1.99. It's just a basic app. It just does timing, nothing else. At least not that I know of. I haven't really explored it a whole lot. All I do want to do is time these cars when me and the kids are running around with them. But it works great. You need make sure you have light. It's a little dim in here. If you have better lighting, it works better. Sometimes you get false triggers from shadow. Like if I move around, it casts a shadow, it will trigger a response. So you just have to be careful of that. But otherwise, I have no complaints, especially for $1.99. I know I dropped that screw somewhere. We'll find it. So, have one more gift card to show you guys that George sent me. The Polycar Ferrari 312 B2. This car is beautiful. Look at that son of a gun. It's fantastic. This car is awesome. George, you are amazing for sending me this thing, man. We need to let you see who we got going here. So yeah, so whoops, wrong app there. There we go. Put that back up. Make sure we got it there where it got to go. Yeah, that'll work. See, my shadow is triggering it. So anyways, like I said, this Ferrari, the 312, man, is such a beautiful car. And I don't think George tuned this car. It doesn't have any magnets. The poly cars don't come with magnets, but I don't think he's tuned it, and it runs really, really good. Put a little skin on the tires here. That's a beautiful car right there. I love these Formula One cars because you got to drive them. It's a Ferrari. Yes, boss. Top shelf. Timer. Yes. Okay. Timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2.95, 2, 2.08, 3, 2.04, 5, 2.04, 6, 2.04, 9, 2.04, 10, 2.04.
2.04. Apparently it likes 2.04. These things go, man. They go. Yes, Eric, very. These are very smooth cars right out of the box. They don't need much. You should probably set up the front axle on them. I know that there's been some talk about that. They're a little sloppy, but they run very well. You know, George sent me this car because at one point I had all the Scale Electric vintage Formula Ones. I had the Cartrix Formula Ones, the Grand Prix cars. I had all the poly cars that were available at the time, and I think what was the other one? Man, I forget. I had them all, and then 6 years ago or so, when I was leaving the hobby temporarily, I sold everything. So I sold that whole collection of those cars. So George sent me this one to get me restarted on my collection. That's what he said. So there we go. Getting my first vintage F1 car back. And I love it. It goes. This is one of my favorite classes of cars. Open wheel racing is just, there's something cool about it. You just have to be careful when you're racing with somebody else. Boy, you get the wheels tangled up and pitch them. They go flying easily.
5,
Do some more timing.
3, 2, 1. 3.00, 2, 2.13, 3, 2.13, 4, 2.13, 5, 2.13, 6, 2.04,
2.04.
2.04.
Put some Paul Gauge tires or some silicones if that's what you run on there, and man, those things will scream. Faster than a flying NSU. Yeah, just about anything is. Hey, no worries, John. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. You haven't missed much. We just been playing with these cars. John, would you? You just asked me about here a while ago. Would you like to see the McLaren run? Yeah. Clean the tires, light the fires, as Jordan would say. Let's light up the.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3.73, 2, 2.29, 3, 2.21, 4, 2.04, 5, 2.04, 9, 2.04.
Not bad. Yes, sir. It did pull the mag. We ran it with the mag first, and then I yanked it out and we ran it again. And I am going to do as you suggest. I'm going to get the tungsten weight to put in it. I think it needs it, and of course needs a serious tuning. But it runs pretty damn good for right out of the box. The stock tires aren't even too bad. Not bad at all. No, sir. I haven't done anything. I took it out of the box and ran it. The pod is tight. The body is tight. There's no float induced at all. So, like I say, I haven't done anything to the front wheels. It appears they're fully touching the track. So, working on a little project. I'm going to get me. I need more space here. This little test track is just. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm glad I have it, but I need more room. So I'm gonna make a tabletop 4x8, which extends this another foot in each direction here, and make it so I can fold it up, and it's going to be felt covered so it won't damage our table, but that will make it wide enough to where I can put bigger turns and make a much bigger track. So that's a little project I got coming up here pretty soon, so I can have a little bit better track for you guys instead of this little. Although this is kind of cool. It's kind of like little Johnny on Christmas morning, with his new tracks. That's about all the size you got here. But it's still fun. I still love it. I love it even more because it's vintage. Very fun. Totally fun. More fun than should probably be allowed. I love running this car. This car is awesome. Hey, if I haven't said it before, I appreciate all you guys coming here and hanging out. I really do. Very, very much so. You guys probably have more important things to do, especially on a Thursday afternoon, than sitting here watching me play with toy cars. But I very sincerely appreciate you guys doing so. Oh, really, Raul? That's kind of cool. Maybe we need to talk about that. That would be kind of neat. I would actually like to make it bigger. Maybe I could make three sections and make it longer and wider, because I would like to get some more turns going and, maybe a bit of an L shape here going here. We need to talk, Raul. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I've been watching your stuff too, Dan. I don't comment much, but I have been watching you guys. Good stuff. Hey, Daniel. How you doing, Daniel Thomas? Thanks for coming. Yeah, if you guys like HO, you should go over to Dan's page, Slot Valley Racing. He's dipping his toe into the 132 scale world. So he's got a lot of really cool stuff there. And if you're kind of new, maybe you could watch and follow along with Dan as he does it too. It's pretty neat. Been watching. Good stuff. And the HO stuff is cool. I don't currently run an HO, but I did, boy, for a long time, especially when I was a kid. Nothing wrong with HO. I only have one HO car. I should put it on the track here, see if it'll run. Man, that car just goes. Man, John, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? It probably doesn't weigh much of anything either. Huh. And it's probably cheaper than plywood. Huh. Yeah, this car is just smooth and quiet. Polycar makes some nice stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen old Polycar. They weren't much to write home about. They were kind of ugly cars. But they have really stepped their game. I think Slotted owns them now. So maybe Mauricio's kicking them in the butt and making them do it good. Man, I could just sit here and run that car all day. Yeah, that's okay, Michael. I'm not worried about routing the track yet. I've got something in the works with that, so I'm not too worried about a routed track just yet. Okay, I got something I really want to show you guys. I like weird stuff, just as much as the next guy. So I saw this car and I just had to have it. I don't know if any of you guys know what a Reliant Robin is. It's a 3-wheeled British car. This is the super van, and it's in Gulf livery, for crying out loud. You gotta love this thing, right? But holy crap, you want to talk about clinkety clunking on the track? Let me show you why. I just got it just to have fun with, because, like I said, it's just so weird. It's been sitting on this shelf since I bought it quite a while ago, and I thought I need to get this out and try it. So it doesn't even have a front wheel. It has a keel. It just clunks along on the track, and it makes a lot of racket, but it's too cool. It's just too fun. Oh, it's even lighted. How dumb is that? And it's got to have the most powerful magnet I've ever seen. Oh yeah, you can hardly pick it up off the track. But it would look at that magnet. It's a huge bar magnet, but it needs it because no front wheel. It's just on a keel. I guarantee you, without that magnet, you probably wouldn't be able to drive this car. It would just flop over like the real ones do. I mean, it doesn't even coast. I'll turn the brakes off. Yeah, I turn the brakes off and it still just stops in its tracks. My God, it's flying. Okay, so the guide does swivel, Michael. Yes, the guide works just like normal. It's just that this front wheel that's a plastic keel, it just rides right there at the slot. In fact, it may not even touch. Yeah, it's touchy, but it's bizarre. But after Raul's live stream every night, we discussed the merits or not merits of magnet versus non-magnet. And I'll tell you what, some cars, okay, it's a goofy little car, but if on a Saturday night, if you and your buddies wanted to have a couple of beers and race something weird, this would be a good choice because it's a goofy little car. It's fun. It's really cool, but it wouldn't run worth a shit without that magnet in it. So put a magnet in it and enjoy it and run the crap out of it. That's what I'm going to do. And, there you go. I mean, it's fun. Can you imagine a 4-lane track with 4 of those little buggers running around? That would be cool. Look at that sucker go. I don't care. I like it. I figured, John. I figured if you took the magnet out, it would probably drive just like a real one. I don't know. Let's have a look, Raul. Let's hit it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
2.08. 2 seconds almost, Raul. 2.08. That's crazy. It's that magnet, man. I can almost hold the trigger down all the way around. I have my power supply set at 10 volts right now, and I can almost hold the trigger down. I have to let up a little bit in the corner, but you can almost just hold the trigger down. That's nuts. Right, John. It's what I say. It's just a oddity. It's just a conversation piece. But I don't know if there was more than one of them on the track, I'd race them. I just think they're neat. This is different. So different. I like bizarre stuff. Years ago, I was trying to import one of those. I tried to find one here in the States and I couldn't. And I wanted to import one so I could. I wanted the earlier model though. This is the super van, I think they call it. I forget what the earlier one is, but the earlier one looks older and I liked it better. They're just made out of fiberglass, but I wanted one so bad I was going to turn it into a little hot rod, but I couldn't get one. I couldn't get one over here. Nobody over there wanted to turn loose of one, so I didn't get one. But I think they're cool. Okay, might as well debut this thing right here. You guys be the first to see this. Let's get the little reliance off of there. This is all just being held together here. But I want to, this is going to be its maiden voyage. I needed to set the track up today. I'll show you. This is my Street Nats entry for Harry's race coming up here in January. You guys have seen it, I think, on my page. It's not done yet. It's a long ways from done. But it's getting there. But I got it all wired up now. See, it's not even nothing glued. Half of it's not even glued together. But I got the pipes done today. Chassis all mounted. One screw mounting. I copied Michael Squire there. We got a drop arm. But I haven't tried it yet. So hopefully I have it wired correctly. But you guys are going to witness it right here. See if it's first try. Let's see if it goes. See, look at that. Oh, there we go. There she goes. Need some brakes. You saw it here first. You were the first people to see it run. That is, I swear to God, that's the first time it's ever been on track. It's the first time I tested it. Seems to work quite well. Pretty quiet too. Oh, so happy to see that thing actually making a couple laps. Timer. Yeah, I don't want to do that, Eric. Not with this one, not yet, because I'll be tempted to push it, and I haven't even finished building it yet. I don't want to crush it. Yes, Michael, it's a runner, definitely. So you guys, I don't know if anybody even knows the backstory of this truck. This is a recreation of an actual truck that I built 20 years ago. And I built this truck, and then my wife and I found out that she was pregnant, and we were going to buy a house and all that good stuff. So I sold my truck to help pay for our new house. And as you guys all know, I have a lot of tattoos, but that's what that is. It is on my arm there. It's that truck. So it's been memorialized on my arm, but I've always wanted to do a slot car of the truck. So I got me a 37 Ford kit, and I chopped it, channeled it, sectioned it. It's had everything done you can do to a vehicle. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Seeing it run, that's it. Yeah. So this is going to be a cool one. And I know some of you guys are probably watching Raul's stream the other night, but my driver, Philippe de Bird, he's in there doing his thing. Philippe de Bird. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that. I'm just happy to see it run. Look at that sucker. Man, it actually runs pretty darn good. Runs better than my 29 Roadster did. That's good. Makes me happy. It's even running on my own tires. Those are my homemade tires. They work pretty damn good, it looks like. So, yeah, Michael, no kidding. It's pretty low. I think just like the real one. The real one sat really. The next time I post pictures, I'll post pictures of the real truck. I never did take any pictures of it painted. That was a problem, though. So you'll see it in the way it looks. The real truck when I bought it was a fully functioning, fully stock 37 Ford pickup. Other than the engine, it had a Y block in it. But like you said, I chopped it, channeled it, took the fenders off, sectioned it, moved the axles to a different location. I put a small block Chevy in it, and I was trying to keep this car as traditional as I could. Nothing in my build was newer than 1962. It had a 57 Pontiac rear end in it. It had the engine and transmission were from a 62 Impala. It was a 4-speed manual, 283, and it had put a Offenhauser manifold on it with 3 Strombergs. It was just a cool car. Wish I still had it. Yeah, yes, Eric, totally. That's an understatement. Yeah, it's been fun building this truck because the chassis is even modeled after the original. It's not really slot car chassis; it's more real truck chassis. And when this is all done, it'll all be painted black in there, so it's not so ugly and stuff. But I thought Michael Squire would be proud of me with my drop arm. I even put tubing to keep the wires all situated. Works good. Can't wait to see it running at Harry's. All right. Enough of that trip down memory lane stuff. Let's run that bad boy again. Not bad for a dinky little track on the dining room table.
Five, four, three, two, one. 1, 2.90, 2, 2.42, 3, 2.21, 5, 2.17, 10, 2.17.
Not too bad. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Well, we've been at this for an hour and 15 minutes. Are you guys bored yet? You guys probably got more important stuff to do than watch me fool around. We'll run for a few more minutes, make it an even hour and 15. Oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah, I do that. That's exactly how I painted the wheels on my original truck too. But yeah, I just do this. I use my tire machine to do that. You just turn it really, really slow, and use a paintbrush and let it flow on in there. Works well. And what are you working on, Michael? Staring at your showdown chassis project. Well, get busy on it. Yeah, I know, Gene. I know. You're right. Hey, no worries, Donald. Thank you for spending some time with me. I sincerely appreciate it. You too, Daniel. Thank you very much. Sounds like I need to wind my clock. Cool. Oh, I see here. Okay, Tom. Enjoy your dinner, man. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll end this note when we'll run this little Reliant Robin again. And like I said, I appreciate all you guys. I thank you very much. And I see it's old Dave Kennedy's got his premiere happening right now, so don't want to impinge on that. So we'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try to keep this up once a week again, like I promised I was gonna do. But in the meantime, you guys have fun, and we'll talk to you all later. And if I don't talk to you tomorrow, have an awesome Friday and a great weekend. Thanks a lot for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Later, Michael. Later, Gene. Later, Eric. Hey, no problem.